Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. O. Welcome to Therapy Clips. I will be presenting the topic, those good old social skills. I am from the organization Human Service Consultants. What are social skills? Our social skills gives us the ability to communicate with others. These social skills include our verbal, nonverbal, and written communication. It also can include our visual communication. Social skills are often called interpersonal skills. Verbal skills include the language that we use. It can be in spoken or written form. Also, body language, facial expressions, and eye contact are forms of nonverbal communication. When we have these strong social skills, we are able to gain and maintain strong relationships. What are the social skills needed to build strong relationships? We start by saying that effective communication is a strong skill. It is a strong communication skill. It allows us to share our thoughts and our ideas effectively with others. The next skill is conflict resolution. We can all disagree with another person because we come from different backgrounds. And in communicating, we sometimes conflict with our viewpoint. So, we should employ the use of conflict resolution skills. Now, I'll teach that in another session so that we can understand whatever the problem is and to find a solution that will be a win-win for all people who are involved in the situation. The next skill is active listening. This means paying attention to the person and what they are saying to you. Listen to their communication. So this also means that if you active listen, you will avoid any other type of distraction. You're paying attention to this person and what they're saying. So everything else is what we consider noise, because noise will have you distracted from what the person is saying. So the best practice is to wait until the person is finished with their communication before you give your feedback. Your feedback is your response to the communication that you have heard and your response to the situation at hand. We are to do this with empathy. Now, empathy means putting yourself in someone else's position. In other words, it means to understand and identify with the feelings of another person. Relationship management is the next skills. It means to have and maintain healthy relationships by giving it nurturing. When you nurture a relationship, it allows the relationship to grow. So that means just being a little less self-centered and being able to share with the next person for the betterment of the entire relationship. Once again, the goal is to grow the relationship. Number 6 is to be caring and mindful of your communication with others. This is how we show respect. So in communication, We show respect by allowing others to speak without interruption, respectfully asking questions so that you can be on the same page with the next person, and then responding to the questions that the next person have of you. Once again, so both parties can be on the same page. So this includes clarity and summarizing what you have heard and giving feedback so that both parties can understand what each other is saying, and to ensure that you have a great understanding of what is being said. It means sharing information that is helpful to the topic in a clear and meaningful way. Once again, it means sharing information that is helpful to the topic in a clear and meaningful way. I made an error, so I had to go back and correct it. So, moving on. Steps to improving social skills. The steps to improving your social skills is to go back and look at the presentation. Be introspective. That means go inside of yourself. As you think about what I previously said, and then you identify your problem areas. The next thing is to set goals for building the skill that you're having a problem with. So if it's effective communication, for example, you would investigate exactly what effective communication is, and then you would work on that skill. So the next thing to do is to practice the skill. Try it out on a friend, and then ask for feedback about your use of that particular skill. Based on the feedback, so be willing to accept constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is helpful criticism, and then make any adjustment that is needed. I'd like to thank you for listening to the presentation today. I try to keep these presentations very short. I try to give you a little information at a time so that you won't be overwhelmed by the vast wealth of information that I will be bringing to you in the coming weeks. So, please be attentive to the communication, because everything that we learn that is positive can help us on our journey. The reference for this particular presentation come from, indeed, the topic, social skills, definitions, and examples. It was retrieved today. So prior to creating these presentations, I must study the literature so that I can bring it to you in a meaningful and helpful way. Once again, I am Dr. O. I am from Human Service Consultants. I am a university professor. I am the owner of Human Service Consultants, and I am the founder of Serene Living Incorporated. As always, I want you to have a blessed, meaningful, purposeful, and loving day. So we must do what? Love always. Be blessed.